PTS, I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your energy forecast for November 30th to December 6th. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. All right, let's see what they have for the energy for the week. Oh, I hear simple things, that it's just the simple things. The simple things are what matter. So I see a lot of you really noticing a lot of your blessings and just how simple that the simple life and simple things are really what feed your soul and make you feel good. I also see a lot of you sharing with others what you have. If you have extra food, you're giving it to them. If you have extra finances, you are sharing it. If you can help them go somewhere, do something, you're doing it. So there's a lot of giving. So good energy. All right. I also see somebody's going to give you a present, and I feel like this present is coming with a lot of love. I hear father, and I also hear husband. So whoever's giving you this gift, I know Christmas isn't here yet, but it's as though the spirit world, it would be, I feel like a father figure is what's put the impression on this person to give this to you, and they're going to give it to you and say, well, I know it's not Christmas yet, but I just want you to know how much I love you. And it's going to really surprise you, but just know that it's your father that impressed them to give that to you. That happens very often because the spirit world is always around us, always watching and observing, and they know our needs, and they want us to be able to do our best, and they know the little pick-me-ups that we need, and they will definitely impress upon somebody to do something that will do just that. All right. Let's see. I hear seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. It's interesting because I have a book on the teachings of Jesus, and I just looked at it, and it's almost like the Jesus energy came in of like seeing is believing. He walked on water, fed the multitudes. So he exhibited a lot of miracles, and so for a lot of you, you're going to be seeing a lot of things happen that you won't have an explanation for. Like, that's just odd. Like, how did that happen? So just all kinds of fun little things. So really be ready to be in that receivership as well. Yeah, because the spirit world is wanting to kind of open your eyes. I feel like some of you, I hear slumber, so you've been asleep, and they want to wake you up and have you awakened. Be awake. Be awake. Lift your energy. Keep your energy where you want it to be. Be in the vibration that you want to be experiencing. And it's as simple as just noticing and appreciating the simple things. All right. I also see somebody's going, he loves me not. He loves me not. It's like they've got a daisy and they're doing this with. And so I feel like somebody's met somebody new and they're wondering if that person cares for them or likes them. But I feel like this is very much a beginning stage, and it's kind of a young love kind of a feeling, where the mystery is there, and that's where the fun and excitement is, sort of. But I feel really good about it. I feel like just stay present too with it, though. Sometimes we want to, go all the way to, putting them in a heart with us, and, like we're married, and it's like, slow down and just enjoy this time because it's fun. So if you're feeling that young love with somebody you've just met, they're there. So just stay in the present. They're not going anywhere. They're there. All right. So you don't need to be concerned if they love you or don't love you. It'd be more like, do I love me? Do I not love me? Do I love me or do I not? Because if you're loving you, be guaranteed whoever's around you is going to be that match. All right. I see some of you are trying to smooth out something a little bit. It's as though I feel like I want to give some compassion. I need to give some extra care. I need to let them know I love them. I am hearing mom. So this is towards a mother. And they're just really wanting to let you know that they love you and that give you some compassion. And I have to say, with love, I'm also hearing tongue lashing. So I feel like maybe words were said that you didn't mean to say, but you'll never find a better projection than when you do with your parent, all right? Or that they do with you. So if you're awakening to, hey, I really was rough with my words, and you know that I need to be more compassionate. Show that compassion, share that compassion, let them know, because they really, really need to hear it. And it's, if we've got time for harsh words, we've got time for loving, kind words as well. So make that time while you can, because it's almost as though when you do that, the spirit world is going to open their purse. And I want to say this is their abundance purse of giving you something on a spiritual level that is going to really match the significance that you're giving the other person by sharing your feelings and your love. So we don't give to get, but you give, and you're on that vibration, right? If you're giving it, then you're going to receive it. All right. Okay, it's cute because I'm hearing, it's like, it started out with like the trouble with the world, and then it went into, well, the trouble with people is that they can't solve all the problems. And so somebody's really concerned or thinking about the troubles of the world or how people can't solve problems. And, they're just saying that, they're talking about ergonomics, which I think that's kind of an interesting word. It's almost as though they're communicating that people need to have something proposed to them that is going to benefit them as well. Like, I'll consider changing if you consider showing me the solutions that will result from my change. And so I feel, though, that you're not seeing these things fully as clearly as you could, because it's like the mirror, or it's like it's foggy. I can't see through the window. It's a window and you can't see through it all, so you're not seeing the whole picture. There's a lot that's happening underneath everything, just like the seed that you plant and you think it's not growing, and underneath it's just growing and sucking up nutrients and building new nutrients, and all kinds of things are happening. So there are things happening that are underneath the surface that you're not seeing. So the main thing is for you to be prepared and for you to be the solution and find solutions for yourself and help where you can help. But also know that there is no timetable, because a lot of these things are recycled information that are just, there's no timetable on it. It just recycles. As they say, history repeats itself. Rinse and repeat. Although new and different things are learned as a result of our history. Perceived history. I say that with love. We all know there's a different history than what we've been taught. So learn your history. All right. Yeah. I don't feel like whoever this is, they don't worry a lot, but they do seem to recycle that. I just wish people would change, or why can't we just go in a new direction? We are going in a new direction. That's what all this disarray is about. It's about finding what works, what doesn't work, uncovering what's dark and what needs to hit the light, and getting things in order, using your voice, being sovereign, having an opinion, standing in that opinion, showing who and what that is by your own example and the choices that you make. All right, so it's really funny. They went from that straight to bliss monster. So there's somebody else around that is like just a bliss monster. This person's always high as a kite on bliss. They're just blissed out and very happy. And I think by the same token, it's like there's a reference to, like, wow, they're just always so high and so happy and so blissed out. And how does that happen? And it's, but I feel like this person that you're observing is like, you're feeling the energy too. It's like because my head is, is like really becoming malleable and moving as I'm saying that, so that you are getting an energy uplift from hearing what this person has to say. So you're in a different vibration. You're feeling their vibration, the vibration that they're in. So, yeah. And yes, remember, people are not always one thing, you know. So, with bliss comes a great depth of pain sometimes, but also clearing, cleaning, and upliftment. And this person, whoever you're observing, has done their work. So know that they've done their work, because if you should be able to feel it, because my brain was really, like really doing some movement in there. So, yeah, good stuff. Do your work. All right, let's see. Let's see what else they have. I hear something like pick and choose, pick and choose. I want to say with love, I feel like that whoever, there's somebody that's picking and choosing, like cherry. You heard that phrase of cherry picking. Well, that's good, and well, that's not good, and that's good. And so sometimes we can't just cherry pick the things that we have comfort with. We have to also accept the things that are maybe not so comfortable, but also know that everything will be balanced out regardless. All right. So, kind of like, well, I like that person, but I don't like that person. Or I like, and it's like you have to look at the whole, especially when you're looking at anything. We're looking at everybody and everything. If you've ever been part of a group, there might be parts where, you don't like something or you don't care for certain people. But overall, what are you getting from the experience of being a part of that group? And are you appreciating the people that you are in resonance with? So just hold the love and hold the care, and keep the energy flowing, because very often we don't know what's going on with people. You don't know the pain that they're in. You don't know the destruction they've been through. You don't know the trauma and disappointment that they may have experienced. So just be mindful. We're all walking each other home. All right, they're doing a lot of disciplining for this week. All right, let me see what they have for the whole week. Well, I hear it's just going to be a slice of cake. Like, it's just going to be easy. It's going to be like, just get your cake, get what you want, and, that you got your piece, and it's good. And, it's I can hardly talk here, so there's something here. It's a time of self-reflection. All right. So, with that, I'm going to pull a card here and see what we have for the whole week for everybody. There. All right. And I've already shuffled these prior, so let's see. There. All right. It says me. Oh boy, that's a good start, isn't it? It says, I work on the enlightening of myself. I need the approval of no one. I do not take on the problems of others. I live to fulfill my own true needs and to realize my full potential. So when you get about your own business, then you can actually be a real asset and help to everybody else. So, man in the mirror. With that, thank you all so very much, and welcome to December. Namaste.